What's up, fam? It's Leah here, and we have Jake here again today.
Oh, sound enthusiastic for me.
What's up, fam? Today we are coming to you guys with our most requested requests for this channel. And by saying that, I mean we probably had about 7 people ask us because...
Why is that?
Channel's dead.
Channel's dead.
Channel is dead. But today we're going to be talking to you guys about how we met, our story time on our first night ever meeting each other. And it's an interesting one, so...
I'm a little hazy on the memory. People have been asking how we met for a long time.
For a long time. And we always briefly kind of say, but we're just like, I'll put it in a video one day. Today's the day. So here is our story time. It's not some magical like love story thing like first sight in love.
No.
No.
Oh.
No! Oh, on the white blanket. This is what's happening here right now.
We're getting 2 years going on right now.
So we essentially met at the WeirdCon concert for 2016 October, and Jake was opening, Bayam was opening for the show, but we'll get to that later.
That's the best part.
I wasn't meant to be going to this show. I actually had dinner plans with my friend Phil. Lucy's found the chocolate. I had dinner plans with my friend Phil, and I was driving home from work, and I texted him and I said, there's this gig on this city. I think I'm gonna go to it. We'll postpone our dinner.
Shit, friend.
That's exactly right. And so I last minute bought tickets to the show, and I got there literally about like, I don't know, half an hour before WeirdCon came on probably. And I met up with my friend Lara there. When we got there, we were sitting outside in the gutter, drinking our drinks that we had brought, like the good girls that we are. And that's when Jake was playing.
Bitch!
I didn't know Bayam existed. I didn't know Jake existed. Nothing. No, I literally, like, swear on my life, had no idea about Bayam because I didn't know I was even going to the show that night. So I didn't look up who was supporting or nothing. So then I guess we fast forward to the end of the night. Jake had a really good show, I guess. Probably, babe. Good show.
You would have seen if you were there. That was like a almost, I don't know, I felt like a rock star then, to be honest. That was the biggest show we'd ever played at the time. I was like, fuck, I'm just so cool right now. So I came back off stage into the green room, and there were 2 random people in there, Leah and her friend.
I'm sure there's a bunch of random people, not just us 2.
The only 2 that I didn't know were Leah and Lara.
I'm sure that's not the case.
I'm dead set.
There wasn't any other friends backstage.
It was with Con. Well, I mean, like, I knew everyone in there. But you, was what I'm saying.
I remember being back and sitting on the big chairs. I was at the Factory Theatre in Sydney. The green room there has like these big old chairs, which I'd seen before. And then when I was back there again, I was like, oh, the big chairs. And I remember thinking that and talking about that. And I was sitting down on a chair, obviously talking with everyone. I don't remember, but apparently Jake was sitting next to me.
Yeah, Leah sat down and I tried to be sly and sit in the chair next to her because I'm like, she's hot. Don't remember too much after that.
Yeah, me neither. I remember being in the room. I don't remember being next to you. I remember James.
Next thing I knew, I was in the car park downstairs.
Yes, me too.
Out of my clothes. Then Leah and Lara said, does anyone want an Uber? We're going to Scary Canary. And so I grabbed the free Uber. I didn't pay for it, did I? Definitely didn't.
No, I think I paid for it. I think it was on my account. So we were going to Scary Canary, but it wasn't for Scary Canary. It was for the last ever Hot Damn, which was like the Sydney pop punk club. And it was the last ever one, and that's very important to know when we get to the rest of the story. The boys were doing like a DJ set there, so that's why we were all going there after. I don't even know if I knew that you were in one of the bands by that stage.
By the boys, she means with Con. I'm no one at this point still.
This is like Jake's first big tour, was it?
Yeah, I was just coasting along, drinking all the free beer.
Yes, me and Lara said we've got, you know, seats free in the Uber. Anyone who wants to jump in, jump in. And Jake happened to get into ours, and once again, he was sitting next to me. Now, what I remember on the drive there is Jake talking about my Pandora.
Trying to make conversation, and I didn't really have that much to say. She was vegan too, and I wasn't vegan. I'm like...
Because we were going down like Newtown. I was like, oh, this vegan place and that vegan place. And you were probably just like, frick.
Yeah, I didn't even know veganism. I think I kind of briefly knew, but you were speaking about it. And I was like, oh yeah, what do you eat? Blah, blah, blah. Just keeping the conversation going. Because I'm like,
So then we got to Scary Canary / Hot Dam, and we went to go line up because there was a line. Because it was the last ever Hot Dam. There was freaking like too many people in Scary Canary, so they're only letting people in when people were coming out. And we had to line up for literally, it would have been over an hour, do you think?
It was over an hour, yeah. The rest of my band got there. And then it was ready for, ready for me to go in. So I scanned my license and it was fine. And then after waiting for an hour and a half, I was just about to walk in, and then Gibbo, he was like 26. And his license was expired, so he didn't get let in. And so I was waiting for probably like an hour and a half, trying to make small talk with you.
Do you remember anything that we spoke about in that line? Because I don't really. I remember Lara having to go get money out.
That's all I remember. I remember Lara and Jamie, who was with us, getting cash out.
And they went off by themselves, and then I remember us being like...
I do remember one dude. One dude was behind us, and he was
by himself.
Yeah, he was like trying to make friends. Like, you know, there's people in lines or something that just really talk to you, and we kept turning.
And he's like really drunk.
And he was showing us, he was like, oh, I've got some followers. He had like 3,000 followers.
I don't remember.
He had like, I don't know, like a couple thousand or something followers, and he was just like trying to make himself out to be a big deal from what I remember.
But do you remember anything we spoke about in the line? Because I don't really. It just would have been a lot of small talk because like...
Yeah, small talk for sure. I remember a single thing.
Yeah. I wasn't like, this is going to be one of my, you know, best friends or something.
No, she was giving me nothing. She was giving me absolutely nothing. Working my ass off. I wasn't even dressed nice like I am now either. I've had fucking undercut with fluffy wings on the side.
I wish we could like have a photo of what you looked like.
Put a photo up of me now playing Factory Theatre, and I'm wearing fucking hiking boots and red, ugly, fugly shorts.
But you weren't wearing that in the line.
I wasn't wearing anything too much better.
So me and Lara were in front of the line as far as I'm aware, so that's why we went in first. And then, like Jake said, that happened with the licenses, and then they couldn't get in. But I was in the club, and I was just like, living my best life. And then I was like, oh, where'd the boys go?
She's like, where's that guy in the hiking boots and the red shorts?
I was drunk, and I was happy, and I was with my friends. I was
like, if I was anyone else, I would have taken a second glance at me too. It was fucking the most atrocious outfit, looking so silly.
Look at you now, though.
So I tried to go back. I was like to the guys, well, there's a hot girl in there. I'm going back in real quick. Just let me try and find her, because I don't even know if I knew your name, really. Like,
yeah, I wonder if we ever even did that.
You would have said your name, because I did know your name. Actually, because I stalked you on Facebook. Went through a mutual friend like list, and I'm just like Leah. There she is. Messaged her. I think did I message you that night?
That night, yeah.
Thirsty. What happened? So I tried to go in and find her. Couldn't find her. Then
what did you say to the boys?
I can't really remember what I said, but I was like, damn, like I don't know if I'll ever speak to this chick again. I did some mad stalking and I found her anyway. But off, like, completely unrelated to how we met you. We had to go back to the car park where the boys parked the car, and they lost the parking ticket. So I'm pretty sure we looked around for like 40 minutes. This was like, what, 1 o'clock?
Yeah, it was like late by then because we were worried that we weren't going to get in because of Sydney lockout laws.
Yeah.
And the line was just so long, so it would have been really late by then.
So like 1:30, and we had to pick up someone else's old ticket, I think, on the ground, and then pay like the max fee to get out. The next day, so we were staying at a B&B with the Withcombe boys, and we played this King's Cup game. I'd never played it before. I'd lost, and I drank all the mixed alcohol. And then I sent Leah a snap. I don't even know how I got you on Snapchat.
So I remember this just because not that long ago, like 6 months ago, I went back to the start of our Facebook messages ever to read them to have a laugh because they're actually really funny. But essentially from that night, like Jake said, he came back in to find me but didn't find me, and then found me on Facebook. Stalked me on Facebook to get me. And then he messaged me that night. And then I remember our conversations were really not that.
Yeah, because it was still me trying to get conversation and getting not much in return.
And then I remember him messaging me after like I hadn't responded to him being like, oi, watch this on Snapchat for a laugh. and then you like send me your Snapchat to watch it. And so my second ever introduction to Jake was him vomiting everywhere over the side of a balcony, and that's probably the least good thing that you could ever have done. Now it would be funny. What took us from then, what seemed like it could have been irrelevant night in our lives, is that we just started talking every single day because this guy...
I was gonna say, just not because of you, because of me.
Because this guy really was such a sweet boy and just sent me lovely messages and wanted to get to know me.
I'm just such a good guy like that.
And it was really just friendship for so long, like really friendly for almost the whole majority of the time. Then after a few months, I ended up getting a flight down to Melbourne, which is the vlogs that is on this channel. And that was the second time that we'd ever hung out. And then it was from that weekend.
You want to link the vlogs up here?
Yeah, sure. We'll pop them up here.
Right there.
Fast forward to everything. Here we are now, over 2 years of dating. So thank God you found me on Facebook. And stalked me on Facebook. And I always think it's actually so amazing that I wasn't even meant to go that night. Like, we could have so easily have not met, because at that stage, like, Bayam wasn't like in the scene and friends with everyone. But like now you're friends with all of my friends. Or like vice versa. Like you know, everyone knows everyone now. Whereas at that stage, Bayam wasn't. So I would have met you probably, you know, months and months later in another scenario. Yeah. And who knows what could have happened by then. But yeah, I always thought it's so amazing and so like meant to be that I ended up cancelling on Phil, sorry, but ended up being at the show and meeting you.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice. So, like we said, it's not as romantic or amazing as what you guys ever probably thought it was going to be. But
like
now you know.
Like, fuck, this story is so average.
But now you guys know how we met and how hard this guy fought for me. Because that's really what the real thing is from this story. Also, just so you guys know, in those vlogs where we were vlogging the first time in Melbourne, we still weren't even dating or romantic or anything then. And we hadn't kissed.
I like sat you on my lap at one stage and you like freaked out. You're like, oh, look at that picture outside.
That's in one of the vlogs.
Is it? Oh, it is too. Let's clip that right here.
Right, fam. We're about to take on the night. What? Stop! Is the pigeon still there? I'll vlog him. I'm like, stop, no.
Cringe.
But that weekend was really what made it for us.
She met me on the this one.
Of it. Look how much more has happened since then. Anyway, guys, that...
Good talk.
Great talk. That is the story of how we met, which is important, I guess, in leading up to how we fell for each other. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here.
We put up videos every Thursday here on the Short But Crazy one.
Is what I used to say. Comment down below if you guys have any other suggestions for videos for us to do together.
I actually have a suggestion.
Yes?
How many likes do your videos get?
Not many.
If this gets 20 likes.
That's ambitious.
Is it?
Yeah. She's dead. The channel is dead, sis.
Then we should do you know how that's cringe? We should do a Jake and Leah that's cringe, but you bring some videos, I bring some videos, or I bring videos to you that I think will make you laugh, or you bring videos to me that will make me laugh. And if you laugh, you have to take a shot. If I laugh, I have to take a shot.
Nice. I'd love to do more videos with Jake. He's my absolute favourite person in the world, so if I get to make videos with him,
oh, you make me vomit.
It's a good time. You used to be romantic. Do you remember that? Do you remember when you were nice and romantic? Now he just takes you for granted. We love you guys and we'll see you soon. Hopefully with another video. Comment down below what you want us to see.
Anyway. Who's
20
that?
likes.
That's Ellen. Anyway. For the people playing along at home. Anyway. Then lady's against the wall. But we don't have a wall.
Oh, that red wine. The old lady. Here's our family.
Belly scratch. Oh, she is hating this. Sit up a bit so you can see. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a comment below if you want us to do any type of videos. See you next time. Red wine, good time. Bye-bye.
Bye.